So hello and welcome back to Age of Wonders 3. Let's continue onwards. All the lights go in. And Halcyone, of course, once again. I think we could be moving forward with at least... I'm wondering who I'm gonna be leaving to the town. I kind of feel like leaving the ferry group possibly more like into the town. Maybe switching one ferry into this group and then going that way. You guys maybe could be starting to head that way. You have won the battle indeed. We did. We have captured that watchtower, of course, and the other watchtower temporarily, not for a long time though. Built in here, good. Now we can even get Nightshade fairies, so those are even a little bit better, of course, I'm sure. Fairy fire, all those different damages and a melee strike, and they also have a pace. That's interesting. So they can pace just like unicorns can. I guess we could produce one of those too. Not really any reason why not. Not sure if we can build any other places, maybe after the fairy charm. Cane +4 bonus. I'm not sure, do we really need it? Leads to Nymph Bond. Well, let's just build it and then that one. And you are doing stuff, so I think that's all good. Yes, I'm not gonna be moving there. Let's just go to the new day that taunts. You shall move. What are you group doing here? Dwarf Prospector, Dwarf Crossbowmen, and 4 boars. So dwarves. I would like to go and pick that up. Refugee camp, what are you standing on? An inn. From time to time mercenaries gather here. They are willing to fight for your cause in return for gold. Adds +100 when located within your domain. That would be nice. What's this? Production resources again. And there's something in here too. Scrolls of knowledge. A boost of knowledge to current research. Maybe we could go and check that out first, or pick it up first of all. And we could be heading here. I guess we could be leaving this for the main group because of the fact that we probably want to go and maybe recruit something or someone into our group. It would be nice to see about it at least. So you head that way for now. There's something to independent party in a gold mine. But it doesn't seem like there's at least immediately any forces from this guy in there. There's something else in there. Suntrain of House Inyuk. Ah, Tanis is here somewhere. Tanis is supposed to be here somewhere. That is quite interesting, so yeah, we probably will have a lot more to do after we do these things. So I guess we could be just aiming to get here first and then after that be heading here to explore, because I very much indeed think that that's kind of what we're supposed to be doing. Especially after checking that thing out. Just right there, we'll be picking this Buttercup Fairy into the same group. The other way around actually. You go there. You guys stay here for a bit at least, and you guys will also be moving forward. If we happen to be getting any new troops, I could be moving them there as well, but doesn't seem to be the case quite yet at least. And I'm not really sure if we need to be doing anything specific in here. We could be going to this side with some units and attack from here and get assets here, but I don't really know if that's necessary. You might just be here to guard for a bit, just see about this location. Another skill again. So what do we want? There's this spell, of course, Urban Cover, Blend into the crowd, Poison Mastery. So I wonder what's up with Tanis, because I don't think we would have that shield there if he would not still exist, so to speak, in some way. in some manner of form. What do I want? Let's take terraformer, why not? Produces storehouse, that's always good. And observatory is built, which is also nice, and you also built that. Though you do not really be needing to build those, all those battering rams, maybe one. Yeah, build that one, for sure, why not? Requires your orders, yes you do. Let's see. Come around here to fly. Scrolls of knowledge from here too, why not? Why not pick them up? Yeah, I think that otherwise we can be indeed just moving forward in here. And go and conquer this city next. That at least has wooden palisades, I think. This one indeed didn't pretty much have anything, I think. So this should be a bigger challenge to actually conquer. And of course after that, here's at least stone walls. Not sure what exactly is going to be in here. That's an interesting looking. It looks like from the very original intro in the Age of Wonders 1, it looks like the throne. Well, where King Iniok sat around in. It looks definitely just like it. Yeah, you're not gonna be moving, you know. Yeah, you just stay there for now, so to speak. Yeah, okay, that's also researched. Iron Grip, what does that do? City enchantment gives an iron grip on a city's population. Darchet owned city gains a 300 bonus. That could actually be quite nice, considering that some of these towns are not necessarily going to be that happy. This is at least relatively happy at least now, but it doesn't necessarily going to be that happy for the future, considering it's human. And yeah, I could actually also cast these Grimback Grows. Yeah, Where do I want to cast them? Let's just cast them somewhere in here. This guy could probably just fly into here and keep an eye a little bit into this direction. So what do we have in here? This is a trading post, so nothing like an army, but yeah, this is a group of 2. Army of Gumblok. So I wonder what happens if we are in this spot. Is this Gumblok? This is Gumblok. Why is he here? Shouldn't you be in here? Okay, well, it apparently is so that you're here and not there. Black Knights, that's going to be a very tough fight if we're gonna be attacking there, though. What is this? Shrine of Smithing. Army leader, Tyre-4 machine. Black Knights. We could possibly try it if we go into here, in the position, and attack this group. How will the fight exactly commence? Because we're not attacking the city exactly. That is a stash of mana, actually. I should go and pick it up. Let's do that. I'm not sure what that is, but just go and see about the surrounding area a little bit more. Yeah, well, we'll see what's they're gonna be doing. Good, good. Has been absorbed to your empire, which is nice. Which is for sure nice. Now we can build anything we want, basically. Storehouses, Hall of Chivalries, all sort of different things. Of course, now we could actually build some of those things that we have as improved as we could build some human troops. Long swordsmans, human garrullis, human priest, human all sort of stuff. Let's see, would I want something? Maybe we could build just a few human archers maybe, and human longswordsmen. Maybe even a halberdiers. Yeah, sure, why not? Let's start building those kind of things. I assume these are gonna be able to be happy. Hope so anyways. That they can be about happy there. Happy enough. So we could also be getting then a nymph horn soon. Leads to the flowers, aphrodisiac flowers, not sure how it should be said exactly. We could also get more unicorns, why not? Nymph bond, why not? And yes, as said, we could really try it if we would try to attack against that group, but this is going to be difficult for sure, especially when we're in this hallowed domain. So it's kind of even more difficult. So, Shrine of the Guardian Angel, which would have restored health points too, not that we really needed it, but it could have restored. Let's try this. We'll see how this would be looking like. Yep. Probable defeat. We could of course just fight against some of those troops. Try to see if we could just get rid of some of them. We can always retreat, so as such it shouldn't be that big of a problem if we just try it out a little bit. But yes, we probably will not be able to get this completely as a victory or win this combat straight. Yeah, there's wooden walls here. So okay, it's completely like this kind of a battle. I don't think there's then any sense for us to attack there immediately. Skin of oils. I wonder what dust does. Something like that. Yeah. I think it would have to be something that we try to attack specifically from one direction or something like that. So that we wouldn't have to be dealing with all of these troops at once. They're a little bit too much. If we would have to be attacking all of them straight. Of course we have those or at least this unicorn who can just pace in. But that doesn't help that much in the end. Let's check it out if we could try to be moving our troops a little bit more into that direction. To possibly try to attack. But I'm not sure if that's going to be something that we can really think of doing. Monster hunters were blessed, so to speak, with the skin of oil. Not that pleasant. This is going to take quite a time even to get into positions though. For sure. I might cut some of this out if it seems to take way too long. Draconian Flamer. Yes. And then you will move somewhere in there for now. Did one of you have a better or more interesting spell? Causes target enemy armored unit to suffer -2. Target enemy. Or deals 20 damage to target enemy machine unit and attempts to deteriorate it until the end of combat. That could be nice against that one machine type unit. So maybe I could try to do that actually against this one. Yeah, it does have a lot of hit points though, so it might be nice. Nice that it's at least deteriorated. So it should not be as efficient than anymore at all. -4 in defense and -8 on strength. I think like this, some of these attacks are less good. Led us to new land. Aenon in peaceful solitude, okay. Okay, well, that's done. There wouldn't be anything more that we could really then do. We'll see what else he would be casting. Dispel. He could just cast a Dispel, so he doesn't suffer it anymore, I guess. Yeah, he doesn't suffer it anymore. Well, that's unfortunate. But yeah, it would have affected him like that. Can he do it like a lot of times, that Dispel, or was it Kamlak's doing? I guess Kamlak just cast it. I don't see that anyone else would have, or he could have done it himself, so I guess it was indeed Gunblank's doing. Unfortunate, but true. Well, do we have something specific that we would like to cast? You cannot cast anything more anyways. We at least have that 40 spell points to cast, which is nice. Cunning Escape, of course, is going to be probably useful in the later on, if we want to escape with some certain unit. That is, of course, that blind damage. But if I deal 8 blind damage, for example against Gumlock, does he lose those casting points himself? Blind target enemy unit. If it fails, the unit is hindered instead. Hindered units have 50% less for 1 turn, but cannot target units or objects more than 1 hex away until end of combat, which is nice. We could be trying to cast more of it. Ignore obstacles and line of sight penalties. So does it also ignore these wooden walls? That's kind of an interesting thing, because if it does, it could be very nice for our one longbow archer, at least, who is very good in what he does. I wonder how much spell points do you have? You have loads of spell points. At least you've already cast quite something. You already have used so much that you only have the 42 at least, which is not the worst. Just like wondering, what would I want to try to cast? Asset Seeker enchantment might not be bad. Blind might not be bad. We could try the Seeker enchantment, but first of all I want to have a look who is the best longbowman that we happen to have. So you are rank expert. Where's the other one? It's not you, it's here. And you are an elite one. So I might just try to cast it on you and see how it would work. But yeah, nonetheless, it doesn't change anything in regards me wanting to try to be moving more into this direction. I think it's a lot more sensible to try to scatter my troops and try to attack from the one direction first of all. Draconian Flamer. You have not moved yet, so you move. And you move all the way there, thank you very much. And then you guys just move. You of course cannot move now because I already cast a spell, which I probably shouldn't have done quite then yet, but oh well, it's not that big of a deal in that sense. Are you gonna cast something else? Skin of Oil. They actually, I think they have defense automatically at that point. Yeah, I guess it's better for us not to be that close to it then, when it can already do something like that into that point. I don't think you can specifically attack that necessarily, not sure. Not 100% sure. I'll have a look into it a little bit more as this goes a little bit forward as such. As such, I might indeed be more inclined on letting him use his spell points first, completely over, before trying to cast anything else, so he might not be able to do any dispel. As I'm not really sure if the Skin of Oil is actually that horrible at this point. In all reality, I don't really know if it's going to be that horrible. Sure, it's not nice, but yeah, not necessarily that horrible. You guys move as well. We have to be trying to attack from one direction though, that's for sure. Dispel, yeah. He cast the Dispel again. Definitely better for me to be waiting for him to at least use all of his spell points before I try to cast anything against his troops, because otherwise, He's just going to dispel all of those effects, which would be quite annoying. 24 out of 70, he doesn't have a lot. But of course I don't have that much either. Which means that I want to be getting here first of all. Into as good of a positions as possible. Yeah, this does take a while, so I'll be getting back to you when I get into a little bit more into here. Okay, so now he has used at least all of his magic points. So I think I'm gonna be trying to cast a little bit of blind at least. Of course, I might want to, first of all, look who would be the strongest units that we should be trying to do it against. It's a shame that we cannot hinder this guy again with the one before. Orc Black Knights are of course relatively strong, or Razor Bow. Orc Priest, Orc Black Knight. Gunblock Master of Origins himself could be a good idea, of course. He does have other abilities. It might have been, of course, that if we would have been able to cast blind on him himself, he might not have been able to actually cast spells, but I'm not sure about that. So, does have a good heavy crossbow. Orc Crusaders and Orc Martyr. All of the units are relatively good. Of course, I'm just wondering, should I try to do it against this guy still? 75% chance. Only 34% chance against this thing, so I don't think it's worth against that one. Only 44% chance against the Orc Black Knight, which is kind of surprising. Let's try it against the Gunblock. He is blinded, which is nonetheless nice. So he's going to be less of a less of a threat nonetheless now. Let's just try this a little bit. Let's try to be moving forward with these certain units. And see if we could indeed try to be... Target cannot be affected. Yeah, these don't have the wall climbing, so I'm not sure if this is something that I should be doing at this moment, when these guys just simply cannot get over that wall. And... at that case, it would have been better at least if I would have simply had the... what is it called? The wall climbing, the units that need the wall climbing specifically with this hero and not with these other ones. So maybe I should actually just do the fact that I retreat now and just come back, fight here back when I get some units that can break the wall, or I can do something a little bit more. I don't think I can do it very well with these units, so I'll be coming back to you a little bit later when I've retreated from this one.